Hey, what's up, guys? Myron Gaines here, along with my boy Freshman CEO. Today, we're going to talk to you guys how to become a high value man. This is going to be a good one, guys. Let's get into it, baby. Yo, what's up, Fresh? How you doing, baby?
Good, man. It is Monday, feeling great. We had a crazy weekend, bro. Tell me about the weekend, dude.
It was nuts, man. We were out doing our thing, guys. Went out for Halloween, and
this guy lost his voice, guys. Hotter than chicks.
Yeah,
we posted like 30 chicks that night. A lot,
man. Maybe more. A lot of shenanigans, man. A lot of shenanigans going on. We had our boy Andrew out there with us, and yeah, man, it was lit, man. So, Chris was out with us as well.
Yeah. If you guys want to see the full behind the scenes video, go to patreon.com/FreshandFit. You'll see it.
Yeah,
what happened.
You'll see the craziness, man. But no, so that was my first night game session. That was our first night game session, guys, since Miami's been open back up. And quite frankly, guys, I'll be honest with you guys, Miami's not ready yet. Like, it's still for Halloween, I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Like,
there weren't out that many girls out, and we went to Wynwood, which is the most poppin' place for night game for Halloween.
It was crowded. There was a lot of dudes, bro.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, dude. It was really bad. So
this is one time I would say bring your sand to the beach because it definitely needed some sand.
Yeah, dude. Like, there were a lot of dudes out, man. It was a bad. And like we tell you guys all the time, when you go out and run night game, one of the biggest things you want to do is you want to make sure that the club or establishment that you go to doesn't have like an overwhelming amount of men, because what's going to happen is that's going to affect your ability to game, because the girls aren't going to be as receptive. They're going to have a higher perceived sense of like, oh, we're better because all these guys are hitting on us, whatever. So like, it gets their ego. And then on top of that, they're just not going to have a good time because they're getting approached by drunk random guys all day, and it's just it annoys them. We even got a table, and it's still we went to where did we go? We went to Dirty Rabbit.
In,
it was a sausage fest, guys. It was no bueno. We still had fun. We still were talking to chicks and opening, but yeah, I would not advise you guys come to Miami right now, personally. I mean,
it's kind of like, okay, get this right. Before the beer bug, it was perfect because it was a good ratio, a lot of girls out, all the 9 yards. Now, because of the bear bug, it's kind of like people are so scared to get out. It's mainly guys that are horny as hell trying to take something back home. So it's kind of different. The vibe is just way different. Yeah,
bro. It was definitely, when we went out, we were like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? So, it was like, whoa, there's a lot of dudes here. This ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So,
but we still got some numbers, still got some Instagrams.
Oh,
definitely, guys, like, even though it's a bad situation, make the best of it and do what you can. You get me?
Absolutely. Yeah. We definitely made the best of it. But like, if we weren't advanced, it would have been an L. It would have been a big L. Cause we had to do, which I don't like doing this, but like, we were having to talk to chicks that were in mixed sets with dudes.
Yes.
That's how bad it got, but obviously, we do what we teach you guys, being socially calibrated, not being a weirdo, talking to the guy, befriending him, all that other stuff. Because this AMOG stuff, bro, like that ain't the way to go, man. Because like you're gonna end up getting in fistfights doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the most conducive way to meet women.
And we almost got into an altercation, but we won't talk about it on here.
We'll talk about that on the Patreon Zoom call right after the show, man. Yeah. But so anyway, as you guys can see, my voice is messed up, but it was worth it. Now, with that said, today's topic, guys, we're going to talk about being a high-value man. And this was inspired from yesterday's show, in case you guys didn't catch it, of the 7 with Donovan Sharp, Kevin Samuels, and the whole squad, Solo TV 84, Minister Jap, etc. And sorry about that, guys. And it was lit, man. I mean, there were a lot of disagreements, right, between the panel. But that's the beauty of it. At the end of the day, you don't want to be in what I call an echo chamber of the same thing being said over and over again. So it's always good to have different perspectives on this.
Exactly.
So today what we did actually, as Fresh was like watching an episode, he's like, dude, we should do one on being a high value male. Cause as you guys know, we're younger guys. I'm 30 years old. Fresh is 28. And I'm gonna put my phone on silent, guys.
Tell that girl stop calling you, bro.
Man, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
On air, man. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
But no, guys, real talk, like, to be a high value male can mean so many things to different people, but we kind of want to give you guys our opinion because we know kind of what it means to be high value male because we are high value. And for the most part on the show, like I felt like we didn't really get to the question because, you know what I'm saying, it was so much commotion and so much argument that it's kind of like, okay, let's talk about it today on the air.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah. No, and, you know, so we definitely want to hit this with you guys and go through it because I feel like with yesterday's show, we didn't really get to go into it a lot because there were so many disagreements with defining what a high value male is, you know, who's the market, you know what I mean? So we'll get right into it. So first we'll do an intro as far as like, what is a high value male? So go ahead, Fresh.
All right, guys. So to me, a high value male is someone that can actually be on his own, knows what he wants, and goes for it. Because think about it, right? For the most part, if you're high value, like you have a certain confidence and certain level of like, you know what I'm saying, awareness that, you know what, I want to live my best life possible. What do I need to do to get there? And once you take that risk and you take that jump, literally options open up, girls open up. It's kind of like you actually have a cheat code because if you're high value and you're red pill at the same time, guys, you've won the game. Like that's the game shark, the cheat code to winning this game. Because guys, literally like being high value doesn't just mean like, oh, you have a lot of money, you have a lot of status. It means that you add value to the world. When you add value to the world, people can feel that energy and they want to be around you. So in that sense, that's what high value means to me. Hey,
shout out to our boy, Bulldog Mindset from Bulldog Mindset, John Somnes from Bulldog Mindset, man. With the $20 super chat saying new studio looking fresh. Hey, bro, we're gonna have you here, baby. So thanks. Guys, stay tuned. We're definitely gonna bring John out here to do an interview. And we appreciate, guys, all the support, by the way, we've been getting on the new studio. A lot of guys been showing a lot of love, a lot of support. And, man, I'll tell you guys this, man, it was hard to make this thing. We did a lot of research to figure out what cameras to get, audio systems, microphones, boom arms, getting the table and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Who is this? Hit end.
Yeah. That's probably the girl from
it's probably that's one of my chicks or whatever, man.
From last night?
Oh my God, man. These girls are the worst. I'm gonna have to silence this. So long story short, guys, being a high value man pretty much means you're at the top end of other men. And I always say and the unfortunate reality is we live in a world now where women have more options than ever before. And the only way you're going to be able to compete with the amount of options women have is you need to become super high value. You know what I'm saying? So, Fresh, let's go talk about that a bit. I know you got the master outline. So, because we like to keep things organized for you guys.
Yeah, put it in the private chat. So in this case, right, guys, like just to give a general overview of it as well, like people say, oh, it's about money. It's very important. People say, oh, it's about fitness. That's very important as well. And then they also say it's always about status. For the most part, guys, it's all these combined because guess what? They're all important. One is not more important than the other. However, money's kind of like the foundation, you could say, and then fitness is kind of like the middle part, and then the icing is clout, because with clout you kind of bypass a lot of these, but with money you kind of have like overall glue towards becoming high value. So for the most part, in this case, we're going to cover 8 options here to make you a high value male, and what you need to know. So.
Yeah. So we'll start with number 1, guys. All right. So the number 1 thing you guys got to understand to be a high value guy is it's going to come.
Round 1, fight.
It's going to come at a cost, guys. And what we mean by that is that you're going to have to put your nose to the grinder and literally like work a lot and be prepared to work a lot, especially when you're young in your 20s. I always say, if you work hard in your 20s, right, you'll be able to chill in your 30s, to some degree. I mean, you're still going to be working in your 30s, but you're setting yourself up with a foundation where you're going to be able to kind of have the fruits of your labor, and it's going to suck because you guys are going to miss parties. You're going to miss social situations. You're going to miss, hanging out with friends. You might lose women, because you're going to be so focused on becoming better. But you got to understand that you got to build your empire when you're still young. If you're trying to build your empire at 40 years old or whatever it may be, man, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys it can't be done, but it's going to be significantly harder the later you get into life. You're not going to have as much energy. You're not going to have as much time. God forbid you have family or anything like that. That's really going to mess you up with as far as like trying to build your empire. And this is why I always say, I did a podcast, guys, a couple weeks ago where I said 5 things you need before you join any type of LTR. And the 5 things were be 35 years old, make $100,000 a year, 6 months of savings in the bank, have a notch count of 50, and then be in shape. And this is what I call makes you what I call an entry-level high-value male, right? And the reason why this is so important is because when you have these things, you're going to be able to exert boundaries on women quite frankly, you're getting Pokemon badges. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell her to do things, she's going to respect you and she's going to listen to you. Because at the end of the day, we all know, guys, that women are fundamentally incapable of leading a man within the confinements of a relationship. So you need to put yourself in a leadership position by, quite frankly, being higher status than her.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
No, facts, man. And you know what's funny about it? Like, sacrifice is very important because even for me, like when I first came to America, I didn't date girls for a year and a half, bro. I literally stuck my pedal to the metal, went to work, watched YouTube videos on how to invest, how to become a better man. At the same time, I knew after I finished this process, and people call it monk mode, I call it just sacrifice, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the beginning, you have to do that. And when I finished that year and a half of just like working on myself, improving, all that stuff, bro, like literally, I kind of leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was dating like maybe 4s and 5s when I first got here.
Mm-hmm.
So every now and then when I off of work, I would date 4 or 5, I'd go on a date on a weekend, whatever. And then the moment I upgraded my lifestyle, my life, and then like my experience, bro, literally I went from like 4s and 5s to like 7s and 8s.
Yep.
And then next year, okay, what's the next level? Once again, sacrifice 9s and 10s. So guys, at some point in life, you have to sacrifice your time, your energy, because you're gonna need to grow. And the only way you can do that is when you take a break off of women and you focus on your passion, your purpose, or whatever that might be.
And let's keep it a buck, man. I'll tell you guys right now from like personal experience, when I'm getting the most girls, typically I'm like spending the most money and I'm like not making as much money. You know what I'm saying? And because the thing is, the things that you need to display to be good with women typically are counterproductive to success from a financial standpoint. You need to go out often. You need to talk to a lot of girls. You need to be sourcing a lot of girls. You need to be taking a lot of proactive steps to be able to source women correctly with adequate volume. You know what I'm saying? So with that, but unfortunately, these things are counterproductive to you being productive as far as from a financial standpoint, building your business. Yep. So I hate to say, and I don't like to use this term monk mode because a lot of guys will use that as an excuse to not cold approach women. Yep. But there are I'm no cap. There's going to be times where you're going to have to 100% put women on the back burner and focus on something going on. I'll give you guys a perfect example right now. So when we were building the studio the past 2 weeks or so, I've been, especially last week, I went on like only maybe 1 or 2 dates last week. You know what I mean? And I didn't go until like the studio was done towards the end of the week. And I understood that there was no way I was going to be able to go on a date, source correctly, everything like that, and get the studio done at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead, Fresh.
Guys, real talk, we flicked on chicks just to finish the studio.
Facts.
Like we just said, we can't go tonight when we're busy on the studio, maybe later on. And look, we lost some peace leave, so to speak, for this. But guess what? Now it's finished, and now we're set up. Now we can have parties here, we can have events here. When you guys come to visit us in Miami, you have a place to go to. So now we've took a sacrifice at the beginning for the end result. Yeah. So, and by the way, we got our boy Andrew here, guys. If you guys want to get mad at somebody for the phone call earlier, it was him. Shout out to Andrew. He's going to be on the Zoom call later, guys.
Yeah, he's going to be on the Zoom call later. And guys, stay tuned. We got some awesome stuff planned with Andrew. That is going to literally life-saving type advice, guys. So stay tuned. You know, obviously, as you guys know, he's an attorney, very successful, and he's going to be dispensing some information that you guys definitely need to tune into. But it's not legal advice, though. Okay, that's that disclaimer.
And you can party.
And you can party. Facts. So shout out to Andrew, man. We're building a team here. It's going to be lit. So with that said, so I guess we'll get into the next one. So just to recap, guys. Number one, what is a high value man? A high value guy is a guy that, quite frankly, you go against the grain. You are established in some manner. You don't necessarily adhere to social constructs of political correctness, of earning money the typical way, not having a savings. Because if you live like an average American, you're going to have average American problems, which is you have issues with your money, you have issues with budgeting, you have a lot of debt, all these things. As a high value guy, you go against the grain of these normal type situations for most Americans. So that leads us to number 3 right now, right? So we define a high value male, and then you got to understand that you're going to have to sacrifice. So number 3, guys.
Round 3.
You understand money is important. Woo! Man. Okay, go ahead.
People say money isn't everything, but guys, to live, you need money. If you want to have fun, if you want to enjoy life, I don't care what people say all the time to me, hey man, it's not all about money. It's all about love as well. I said, okay, question for you, bro. Can you buy your daughter ice cream with love? Can you buy a house with love? Can you buy yourself a vacation with love? I don't think so, bro. So you need money to live life. And at the end of the day, the more money you have, the more opportunities you have and the more choices you can make to better yourself and your family. So to me, you need money no matter what.
And here's the thing, man. I love when people say, oh, money isn't everything. Stupid. Because here's the thing you guys got to understand, bro. Even though money isn't everything, it's a damn good down payment, okay? They say money doesn't buy happiness. It's a damn good down payment, guys. And quite frankly, let's keep it a buck. You, as a man, are judged by what you produce and what you create in this world, okay? You are not judged on how attractive you are, how much attention you can get on Instagram, your nails, your hair, whatever it may be. As a man, you don't get the, how do I say this, the luxury of being evaluated on your aesthetics only. You have to, there's a burden of performance for men. And quite frankly, just like Kevin Samuels always says, shout out to him, you can't be high value and homeless, in my opinion. You know what I mean? To be high value, money is an irrefutable part of the equation, because as a man, your value is directly stemmed to what you create, and what you create and what you bring to the market dictates how valuable you are. And if you have a lot of money, it means that you're doing something right. You're bringing some kind of value to the market. And then we had this discussion yesterday. Well, who defines what is the market? Both men and women, right, are the market. And the thing is that when you have respect from men and respect from women and admiration from women from a romantic sense, that makes you high value, because other men want to be you, other women want to be with you. So that's what defines your value, because the market is both genders. And when you are a high value guy, you basically automatically get respect.
Perfect. Good job, bro. That was excellent.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys. So real talk, right? Money is important, but let me explain why. So when it comes to money, right? Doors open up when in certain circles you have money as well. Also as well, when you have money, the level of girls you get is way beyond what you can imagine. So I laugh when guys say to me, oh, bro, all you need is game in this life. Yeah, bro, you can game all day, but the guy with the money and the power can literally take a girl at any point in time. Now, yes, if you have money, you can be taken advantage of, but for the most part, doors open up that you normally will not have when you have a lot of money.
Bro. Can you say that last sentence one more time? Because I really got to hammer this home to the guys.
Yeah, so guys, when you have money, doors open up, and for the most part, 9s and 10s are not in the mall, not at little parties that you go to, not shopping where you're shopping. They're on boats, they're in mansions, they're online at certain parties where you're not even invited to because you're not in a circle. So for the most part, money does help you a lot.
Bro. Perfect. And there was a point of contention with this yesterday on the show between Solo and Steve, which I'm not even going to get into that. But what I'm going to say is this. Solo had spoken about, he runs in a social circle, which opens him up to very attractive women. And the reality, guys, is if you want to deal with the most attractive girls, they purposely place themselves in situations where they're around high value men. Okay. So to get in those circles, you have to have money. Okay. Because guys that have money don't associate with broke boys, quite frankly. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Men, guys that are successful understand that your network is your net worth. So to be able to get around these types of guys where you can learn, get mentorship, get business like you can create some business opportunities, etc. You're going to have your money right. And then when you have that type of social circle, the women come with it, man, because there's certain types of women that you're not even going to get access to unless you're on a certain level.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Especially girls that make their own money, girls that are that might be making, because a lot of these women make a lot more money than a lot of the guys.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? OnlyFans has changed the game. There are more female entrepreneurs right now than anywhere else, bro.
Yep.
So, and these girls, make no mistake, a lot of them are making 10, 20K a month just off that alone. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I posted, okay, so shout out to the FreshandFit fam. See you guys in the chat. We love y'all, respect. And these guys are learning from us, making money, fitness, and gaming, right? But for the most part, I had a chick text me today, right? I posted it in the Telegram chat for our patrons. And she said to me, hey, how are you? I said, I'm doing good, blah, blah, blah. She's like, hey, so I started OnlyFans back when, when we met up. I was like, yeah, how's that going? I told you to keep going. You know what I'm saying? How's it going? She's like, I just made 25K last month.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, God damn it. And she started that 5 months ago.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro, like, dude, money is out there, guys. Like, it's out there. You just have to find a way how to get it. Once you know how to get it,
And quite frankly, you can't call yourself a high value man unless you're making a good amount of money. I personally think every guy should be working to try to make at least 6 figures a year, $100,000, which can be done.
Yeah.
It absolutely can be done. The thing is, you're going to have to, just like we said before, you're going to have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether that means picking up another job, that means doing a side hustle, creating some other revenue source for you to passively make income. It can be done. It's just that you're going to have to give things up, especially when you're younger. So,
and look.
Go ahead.
I know some of you guys are not at that point where you're making all that money, which is fine. You're still young. You're working on yourself. Once you're working towards that goal, you're becoming high value. Now you might not be high value yet, but you're becoming there. So don't get disheartened. Don't get discouraged because you're gonna make it eventually. And everyone has a point of the journey that is gonna end. So you may not be like Diddy, Jay-Z, or like Myron and myself, but you might be the best version of you. And that's very important because you can only do the best. You're going to become the best version of yourself, not anybody else.
Yep. So guys, money is an undisputable part of the equation to be high value. You must bring value to the market, and money is the most honest assessment of how much value you bring to the market. Because if people pay you for your high income skill or whatever it may be, that right there tells you that you bring value to the market to some degree.
Hold on, one last thing, right? So guys say to me all the time, "Yo, bro, I want to make $1 million," and I'm like, "Why?" "Oh, because that's a lot of money." No, it's not. Also, as well, when you say that to me, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? You heard that from somewhere else, that $1 million is a lot of money. However, high value guys understand that it's all about cash flow. Because you can have $1 million in the bank, but if you don't have any cash flow coming in and you lose your money for whatever reason, like you're screwed. So having cash flow in terms of like, let's say, for example, you invest in real estate, right? Like my boy, John Simons from Build Out Mindset. You're getting money every month from rent, right?
Facts.
So no matter what happens, for the most part, people need a place to live. So if your business goes down, if you're feeling it in your job, you lose your job, it's income coming in no matter what. So the high value male, you're not just saving money every time, you're investing in certain things and assets that pay you money when you sleep. So we'll put that in there as well.
And the last thing I want to say, guys, before we move on to the next topic, because I know some guys are going to say, "Oh, you guys are making money to simp on girls or whatever." Correction. You make the money so you never have to simp on girls. Let me explain what I mean by that. Money opens doors, okay? And when you have doors open, your options are more open. And we always tell you guys, how do you got to treat women? You got to treat them as expendable commodities. And the thing is that when you have money, you have options with different types of women, and you should not be having one-itis or any of these problems or tolerating bad behavior from women. Because the thing is that if you have money, now you need to move differently, right? A lot of guys use the money to get the girl. No. You get the money so you don't have to tolerate BS from girls. That's how you guys got to think about it, okay? You just dangle the carrot, let her know this is my lifestyle, whatever it may be. If you want to get a piece of this, cool. But you're not going to trick on these girls or give them money overtly or exchange money on hands, because we all know what happens when that happens. That she puts you in the customer frame. You're now a trick. She's incapable of respecting you. You need to show the lifestyle. Let her know if you behave, you could be a part of it. And if not, you kick her to the curb immediately. Money opens doors so that you can replace her quickly, guys. You don't use the money to retain her and pay her all this, pay her money in simp or a trick. Do not do that.
And look, guys, we're not saying that money is the end all be all. It's very important. You still need some game in that effect.
Facts.
But I will say,
the more money you have, the more game you need, actually.
Yes,
I'll argue.
But I will say, when you have money, girls come to you off rip. Now, they may not be the wifey type. They may not be the girl you want. But for the most part, they come to you. So you're not going to have a problem getting females. The problem is filtering and not spending your money on these hoes. Facts.
And that's why I tell you guys, you need to get a lay count of at least 50 before you even think about a long-term relationship. Because what do most girls do? This is the female sexual strategy. They size you up. They see where you stand. And then if they know that you're sexually inexperienced with women, they're going to sell you purity. They're going to leverage their sexuality against you for some kind of compliance, whether it's financial, resources, time, attention, whatever it is. But because girls know if they can play you or they can't, you know what I'm saying? So if they know that they could play you, that's when you start getting the comments, "Oh, I don't have sex on the first date," or "Oh, I don't feel it right now," or "Oh, I need to get to know you better for sex," because she understands that once she gives you sex, she's losing her leverage, right? And she'll only do that if she knows she can string you along. But if she knows that she can't, then that's which money helps with that, because basically you're going to look at her and be like, "Fuck you, I can replace you." You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing better than a guy that knows his worth and can replace a woman, because that's what's going to make her respect you. Women only act right when they know that they could be replaced.
Perfect.
And guys,
sorry, go ahead.
I love talking about money, right? So let me just add one more thing to this discussion. So guys say all the time to me as well on DMs, right? They're like, "Yo, bro, like, how do I get my money up? how do I, you know what I'm saying, get girls with money? And I'm like, look, bro, you're thinking in the wrong mindset, because for the most part, when you get money, it's not for females, it's for yourself and for your family, because that should be number one. And then secondly, when it comes to girls as well, you're gonna get them regardless. If you have money and then you show lifestyle, for example, like even for me, right? I was showing lifestyle before I had like all the fame and stuff like that. And girls want to chill with me because I showing the lifestyle. But for the most part, guys, like, you need to get money for yourself, not for anybody else. And at that point, you can attract what you want in that sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got a super chat here. Say what with the $5 super chat? Thank you so much. Those who say money doesn't buy happiness may be right, but those are people who don't have money and don't want to see you make money. Facts, bro. I never see anybody crying a Lamborghini, man.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one, guys.
Round 4.
Okay, so next is fitness.
Yep.
Woo! All right, as my voice is all destroyed.
This is your topic, bro.
So we won't harp on this one too long, but quite frankly, guys, fitness is mandatory in 2020. As you guys know, we live in a deregulated sexual marketplace right now. What does that mean? That means that pretty much, and you can have sex with anyone you want as long as you're both of age, right? And there's consent, right? So what's happened is that we live in a globalized sexual marketplace. And what I mean by that is that a girl that used to live in the middle of nowhere, right? If she's attractive enough and has some kind of social media or a smartphone, so to speak, she now has access to high value men that she otherwise would not have had access to 20 years ago. So what has this meant? What has this done? What it's done is it's ostracized most of the male population from getting sexual access to women, okay? Now let's add to that the fact that feminism is here and women are out earning men in a lot of places in the United States and in the West in general, okay? This is in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, etc. If you live in a first world westernized country, the women are pretty much eclipsing men when it comes to college attendance, earning, etc. So the standard that women want men to rise to has increased significantly. I always say this. The days of making $30,000 a year and having a Kia Sophia with an insurance policy is no longer going to land you a dutiful wife. You understand? The only way you're going to be able to compete is becoming high value, like we've said. Fitness is one of the few equalizers to help you in this situation. I'm going to tell you why. No one can take your fitness away from you, and no one can give it to you. It's a very honest assessment of work ethic, discipline, and quite frankly, it's rare. A lot of guys look like crap and they're not in shape. If you're able to get in shape, it's going to push you even higher in the high value male category. Because there's a bunch of guys that make a lot of money, but they look like crap. Mm-hmm. So if you have your money right and your body right, man, that's when things really start to open for you. And let's bring this to the table as well.
Confidence too.
Yes. So I always tell guys that when you bring a girl over to your place, by the way, we got 280 live viewers right now, man. This is lit. Guys, like the video, subscribe to CEO Lifestyle's YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, Unplug Lifestyle, if you haven't already. If you aren't, bro, what are you doing? Are you
stupid?
So anyway, going back to what I was saying.
And John said, and girls like to touch your abs.
Facts. And I'm going to get into that. So I've noticed from being in good shape, guys, women are going to be more physically attracted to you, okay? Like we always say, attraction is not a choice. And if you have a good physique, that's when you start to get the enthusiastic sex, not the transactional sex where she's just giving you the starfish and just do it, make it, it's a means to an end. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She's actually going to give you the fellatio without you asking because she actually finds you physically attractive. And the thing, go ahead.
And real quick, guys, people say all the time, men are visual. So are women. When you look good and you're confident, trust me, they see that and then they want a piece of that pie.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So being in good shape is almost like you're basically telling her, you're showing her your work ethic without saying a word. And I always say it, you shut your mouth in the gym, right? And work hard so that when you go out into the real world, you don't got to talk. You know what I'm saying? So, and the other thing too, is that it's also a DHV, because what does it take to get a good body? You got to eat right. You got to spend money on good food. You got to go to the gym, etc. It also shows expendable income. One of the best DHVs I tell guys to do is get your teeth whitened and straightened, because that is a luxury and it's a very honest assessment, right? It's a very honest indicator that you have expendable income without having to, brag and put like money stacks, talking on money stacks on Instagram, trying too hard, right?
That's hard flex, bro. Too much, bro.
Yeah, it's too much. So when you got $1 million smile, you don't need to show the, money stacks. And when you're in good shape, you don't need to show that, because she knows off rip that if you're in good shape like that, you probably have some kind of expendable income. So guys, you got to get in shape. And here's the last reason why you need to get in shape. You're not going to tolerate BS from women, right? When they give you attitudes or whatever it may be, because you're actually physically attractive too. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to Zeus. If you guys know who Zeus is.
Shout out to Zeus, man.
You marry him, bro.
Yeah, you marrying, bro? That's why I got Myron Gaines, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, shout out to Z, shout out to RIP, you know, Said Sergeyevich, his brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, guys? Like, you gotta get in shape, bro. It's mandatory in 2020 with the way how difficult the sexual marketplace is for most men, since we live in a deregulated sexual marketplace and women pretty much have all the options. You need to equalize with your money and your physique, guys. So you just got to do it. You got anything else you want to touch on that?
So for fitness, right, guys, and I'll cover like the social media aspect of it as well. So let's say you're in quarantine, right, and you're fit, you got abs, you're in shape, whatever. For the most part, no one sees you right now. When you go on Instagram and you have good pictures, you have good profile, you have good bio, what's she gonna do? You send her a DM, she likes how you look, she's gonna respond to you. Not off of like what you have, but how you are, as you know what I'm saying, your body, you know what I'm saying, your looks. So for the most part, having a good body online, like, okay, so for example, right, you ever seen those like fitness pages with these hot girls or these hot guys, like they look really good, really in shape. If he DMs your girl, she's probably gonna respond, like real talk.
Facts.
Let's be honest, right?
Facts.
And that's because 1, he worked on his body, he took the time and energy to do it, and then 3, he looks very presentable. So when he DMs her, she's like, you know what? He looks good. I'm attracted to him. Let me respond. And just having that first response, having that first opening by having a good body, it's powerful, because then when you add game to it, you basically got her like this. You know what I'm saying?
So let me tell you one last thing, guys, before we move on to the next one. Being in good shape is a huge advantage in destroying last-minute resistance when you're about to have sex with a girl. Because as you guys know, women don't typically, they try to hold themselves out, but when you're in good shape, she's going to have this visceral attraction to you that's going to make it harder for her to deny you. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be like, wow, this guy's so hot. Like, man. And then if you have the alpha characteristics where it's very obvious that you don't wait around for sex and she might not get to see you again if she doesn't give it up, she's going to be like, all right, this guy's high value, I'm going to do it. Girls always break rules for high value men, guys. You understand? So if she says, I don't have sex on the first date, she will break the rules for you if she sees you as high value enough.
Yo, I like how we break down each point and we don't just get stuck to like one thing, because I feel like most guys focus on only one thing. We're showing you guys there's multiple ways you can become high value, and you want to have all 3 if you can.
Facts. So we got a super chat here. JJ299. What's more important, looks, money, or status?
LMS.
Yeah. Well, we won't answer this at the end. We're gonna have to open up the phone lines and definitely interact with you guys. But
really, nigga,
put us on the spot, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Yo, Fresh, can you make a note of that question for the end? Okay. And then we got Eddie Jones with $20 super chat. There's over 300 people watching. Let's get some likes on the priceless knowledge. Yo, thank you, Eddie.
My boy Eddie, man. You gonna do?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Real talk, right?
Yeah.
Eddie's in the Telegram chat with us. He's a cool dude. Okay, so real talk, right? In our chat, it's like a brotherhood, because in Telegram we all have our weaknesses and our strengths. And I'll never forget, bro. Eddie had a big pack of cigarettes, right? And he asked us in the chat, guys, I want to quit cigarettes. Should I throw these away? Everyone said, yes, bro. Throw that away right now. He got in his car, drove like, I think like 10 miles or whatever, went to the lake and threw it out. I'm like, bro, real talk, that's some respect.
Making changes, man.
Put some respect on my name.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect to
Y'all
you,
understand
Eddie.
me? When y'all say my name, put some respect.
We gotta put some respect on Eddie's name, man. But thank you so much for the $20 super chat. 318 live viewers, guys. Like the video, comment, subscribe, help us get pushed in the algorithm so that we can get this message out to other young men out there that are trying to level up, because we're gonna talk to you guys about everything. Shout out to Bulldog Mindset in the chat, by the way. He said 100% what's LMR. If you guys don't know, Bulldog Mindset is definitely a Chad. And he's in great shape. So the girls definitely ain't gonna deny him. So let's get into the next one, guys. It is going to be mindset number 5. Man, you want to start off on this one?
Sure, man. So the question you gotta ask yourself, right, guys, is like, for example, why do you want to be high value? Is it because someone told you to be? Is it because you want to live a better life? Or is it for girls? And all 3 are important, but for the most part, you should want to do it for yourself, because think about this, right? This is not an easy path to take. It's not an easy road. This is going to take time. It's hard, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard, because most high value guys have struggled to a point where either they wanted to give up, they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just quit midway, or they say, you know what, is it even worth it, because it's a lot of hard work. But guess what? the guys that persevered and made it to the end of the road of being an entrepreneur, business owner, or even like investing, like they understood that, you know what, to be high value, I have to go through the struggle and I have to also overcome these obstacles. And being high value, the mindset is, you know what, I have a short amount of time to live on this earth. I want to live my best life possible. And that means I want the girls, I want the cars, I want the house. I want to have all my options open so that I, as a high value man, can make that choice. I don't want to rely on the government. I don't rely on my mom. I don't want to rely on my family to take care of me. I made that choice that I'm gonna make take that burden on and then make it happen.
Yeah, man. So with mindset, guys, when it comes to being successful, this is why I always tell guys they need to get in shape first, because when you get in shape, you can apply those behaviors, that discipline, that diligence of going to the gym, eating correctly, whatever. Now you're going to apply it to other facets of your life, whether it's your business or whatever it may be. Because if you have the discipline to go to the gym and train when you don't feel like it, or when you're tired or pushing through the pain, quite frankly, you're going to learn a level of discipline that you can't learn anything else like that. And when you apply that type of discipline back onto your endeavors, your personal endeavors, whether it's business, dealing with people, networking, etc., you're going to have a whole different mindset. And when it, and guys, by the way, we got the number, the number at the bottom here, 515-605-9740. Feel free to call into the show. We're probably going to start taking phone calls in about 10 minutes, guys, once we've go through the outline here. But like I was saying, mindset is critical, guys, because the mindset is what's going to propel you to want to become high value in the first place. Here's another thing too I want to tell you guys. I need all you guys to become painfully selfish, man.
Yep.
You guys need to start becoming painfully selfish. And what I mean by that is no one comes before you.
Yo, hold on. Continue.
Shout out to Solar TV 84 in the chat.
He's in the chat right now.
Yeah. Don DeMarco, he's the one that patented that. So we always got to pay homage to the originator. But with that said, guys, you need to have a selfish mindset. And what I mean by that is no one comes before you. Let's keep it real, man. Let's go down memory lane. There were times in my life where I put women ahead of what I needed to do. And let me tell you guys, every single time I put a woman ahead of either my business, the gym, or whatever, it always backfired on me, man. Whether she flaked, she treated me bad, or whatever it is, I quickly learned that the only way that you're truly going to be successful is you need to be selfish to the point that you're going to kick girls to the curb if they get in the way.
Facts.
And this is a very difficult mindset to adopt, guys, because let's keep it real. We live in a world nowadays that as a man, if you don't, I guess, pedestalize your woman, you're considered a misogynist, you're considered a jerk, you're considered an asshole, controlling, all these buzzwords that the politically correct people like to use on men that understand that they need to come first. This is what I'm going to tell you guys. If you have a girl or some kind of female and she's detracting from your success whatsoever, you need to get rid of her. Because quite frankly, she ain't going to be there if things go down and you lose your money, your job, or whatever it is. Remember this, guys. Women do not build. They move the fuck in, man. Oh. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality, guys. So you need to build a castle and be selfish in building that castle. And if she wants to visit, that's cool. But you got to understand the reality that she ain't going to help you build the castle. She might clean it for you every now and then, but she ain't going to help you actually build it. And now that you guys understand that, you can never put women ahead of your success. You need to be painfully selfish.
And I want to add to that real quick, bro, because that's a very good point.
Yeah.
So, guys, you need to want this so bad, right? Because guess what? Yes, we all want girls, but that should not be your goal, because that's going to be a fleeting exercise. It's not going to lead you anywhere fast, and it's never going to give you that full, how to put this, fulfillment that you want. So you should be focused on becoming a high-value male. And I'll tell you why. Guys, for me, I couldn't sleep at night. I felt discouraged. I felt like, damn, I see this guy in a Ferrari pulling up to Starbucks with a hot chick, and I'm here learning on YouTube how to become a millionaire. And he's here living his best life, and I'm here struggling. And it hit me like, yo, bro, real talk, like, I could be mad at him and like just like stay in my like, oh, I wish I was this guy or whatever. Or I can man up, figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to become that guy and become high value myself. And I'll go on Instagram, I see these top celebrities, these influencers. I'm like, damn, I wish I had that lifestyle. And now look at where I am. I have good friends like Myron Gaines. I have my boy Chris Bynum here, Andrew, and like just having that network and knowing that, you know what, I'm making no matter what, made me become the man I am today. And for you guys as well, you might be at ground zero. You might be broke. You might have no job. But guess what? Think to yourself, you know what? I have 80 years on this earth, maybe less, maybe even 20, even 30. How can I live my best life possible? And if you can't rationalize that and make an effort to make your life better, then by all means, stay low value. But for guys out there that want to improve their life and live a better life, that want hot chicks, want to live a good lifestyle as well, think about this. While you sleep, there's a guy out there, Myron Gaines and myself, working on our dreams and goals. And while you sleep, we're taking your girls back to the crib, on the balcony, smashing a doggy. Watch what's done on you in your bedroom asleep. So just real talk, guys. Think about this. Do you want to be a low value and remain at the bottom of the totem pole? Or do you want to become high value? Have a network of friends that are on a different scale, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, penthouses, studios like this. Hot chicks every day on Instagram. You feel me? Like your boy could go. Anyhow, you get the point. So the mindset is become high value because that's what matters, bro. Nothing else.
Facts, man. Facts machine out here. Okay, we got. Can you click that comment back from John from Bulldog Mindset real quick? I like this comment. If you have never told a hot girl that you can't get with her tonight because you got too much going on right now, you aren't high value, bro. Bro.
Another one, and another one, and another one.
Too many facts being dropped tonight, man. Shout out to John for Bulldog Mindset. Let's go through the super chats real quick, and then we'll continue on, guys.
Yes, sir.
We got they're rolling in. DJM, shout out from the gym. Fresh and Myron already know this. Thank you so much for the follow.
That's
super
our
chat, brother.
boy Damien in the Telegram chat. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Damien.
He's coming down here soon to show us.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, and we'll definitely put some footage out there for you guys. The Druzza, thanks, guys. Tight content. Yeah, baby, we're trying to,
Thanks, bro.
We're moving up in the world. Mr. Locario with the $24.99 super chat. Hey.
Yo, Lucario, real talk, money over game, bro. Just kidding.
We love Lucario, bro.
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
catch us tonight, by the way, on CEO Lifestyle's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We're going to do the In the Game podcast with Lucario, Miles Cunningham. November 23rd, they're going to be here live in studio, and we're going to do an In the Game podcast show live here, guys. So,
guys, real recognize real. These guys are in the game, Lucario and Miles, today, tomorrow, yesterday, just like me and Myron Gaines. So whenever we give you guys advice, it's real-time advice. Like we're in 2020, dating chicks right now, so you guys can get the best advice possible.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
So then we got another super chat, Bobby McKnight Harrison, $10. Always here to support the Fresh and Fit fam. High value content right here. Grad schools in session for men. Yeah, man, we're just trying to help out, bro. Because at the end of the day, this type of information, like people don't want you knowing this, man. Because quite frankly, the economy is built upon being a simp.
It thrives on you being a simp.
Yeah, every kiss begins with K. Spend like three or 6 months of your income on a fucking engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? And the girls out here sucking like, Fresh or one of his boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. We are the equalizer, guys. We're gonna help men and tell men the truth, regardless of what people think, regardless of the backlash, anything. We got another super chat here. Black God, the $5 super chat. Chase your goals first. Women are a byproduct of your success. Money, muscle, and mouthpiece will give you more leverage and options. Facts.
Yes.
Money, muscles, game. Shout out to my guy, John from Modern Life Dating. We talk about that all the time.
Let me just comment on that real quick. Like,
go ahead.
I can't tell you how many times, right? Like, guys like, oh, why can't I get 9s and 10s? Or why can't I get 8s and 7s? I'm like, bro, how much money do you make a year? 30K. Okay. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a carpenter. I'm like, bro, like, dude, yes, I get it. You want to get hot women, but you're not living that lifestyle that they want to be a part of.
Yep.
So you're not going to get them regardless. So you need to upgrade your lifestyle to get what you want. And he's
Facts.
right.
GCLA, great content with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Alfie Kingdom in the house.
Hey. What's up, Alfie?
Shout out to Alfie Kingdom, guys. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Back.
His channel's back.
Yeah.
Some loser, ended up pulling out his D on live stream. You know what I mean?
That's whack,
like you're man, losers, bro. Too much free time. But Afi, he rebounds, and this dude released 2 books, Finesse Game and Conversations with the Mind. Go get his books, guys, as well. Shout out to Afi Kingdom. Then Bulldog Mindset, the whole crew in here today. Yeah, man. I love it, man. Thank you guys so much for supporting, dude. You got to support other
Guys,
content creators as well. Get the
are-
Game Kings documentary, by the way.
We are 385 viewers.
Hey.
Guys, hold on. No, we need at least 200 likes in here, guys. You want to hear the last 3 things? 200 likes in here. So until we get
And these
that,
are very important, guys.
we won't go forward. So I need, come on, guys. Once again, 200 likes in here. We can do it. I believe in y'all. FreshFit fam, I believe in y'all, guys. 200 likes.
200 likes, guys.
Okay, it's going up. It's going up. All right. 139. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Help us with the algorithm, guys.
Thanks.
A like is free.
This is free content for you guys.
Free.
Let's go.
As we probably get a copyright hit for using Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, for real?
Nah, just kidding.
You can take it out, bro.
Oh,
Is it that chick?
it's guys, sorry. Chick, man, I'm about to man, these women are pissing me off, bro. They've been blowing me up all day.
Bro, it happens, man.
Okay. Do we got it?
When you're high value, that happens.
That happens. And then you decline them because you're out here helping the men out.
Facts.
Did we hit it?
We're at 170. We need
Come
30
on,
more,
guys.
30 more.
Get us there. 30 more likes, man.
Yo, so question, bro.
What?
Myron,
What?
let's list the high value men in the manosphere while we wait.
Oh man. Woo.
We got John from Bulldog Mindset.
Yep.
We got,
Verified multimillionaire
yep.
making $1,000 a month easy.
We
You
got,
know,
we got Rolo Tomasi,
we got Rollo Tomasi,
Richard Cooper.
Richard Cooper, also has a lot of money.
Yep.
You know,
Who else? We got yourself, Myron Gaines.
trying,
Yep.
right?
Fresh Prince CEO.
Fresh Prince
On the
CEO,
way.
John from Out of Life Dating. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Changing lives out here.
Okay.
Mr. Locario.
Who do we don't have? Somebody with a mindset. Who's that mindset guy? I forgot about him. Yo,
Bro,
shots fired.
yo.
Solo TV 84 in the chat.
Shout out to Solo TV 84, bro. You don't talk crap about Solo without getting the work from
Yeah.
us too,
You know,
bro.
this my boys and come off easy, bro.
Yeah, man. So we got a $10 super chat here from John Musashi. I'm glad you guys are doing this to help. I'm glad you guys are doing this to help all the young guys out there. They definitely need this in these times. They need to know the 4 important words. Thou shalt not simp, bro.
Yo,
Facts.
DeMarco.
Oh man.
Shout out to you, Joe.
So okay.
We have 178. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys, get the likes up, man. Get us to 200 so we can cover the last 3 things here and take phone calls.
178, guys. Come on. All right.
Don't be cheapskates with the likes, guys.
So, we got 3 more to cover, and then we're good.
Yeah, 3 more to cover, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Come on. Come on.
Hop on the Patreon for the Zoom call after.
Yep.
It's gonna be lit.
We are going to have a Zoom call after this.
Should be like 7:30.
So, guys, get us those 200 likes. Come on, man. We got 353 live viewers here.
Okay, we're at 180.
180.
20 more.
20 more, guys. Hit the like button.
20 more.
Hit the like button. Get us up in the
Halfway.
algorithm.
Halfway.
All right.
What are we at?
We are at 185.
370 live viewers, man. Get us to 200 likes, guys. Like the video. Smash that like button.
Okay, so someone said in the chat, is Zoom call for all tiers of Patreon? No.
$50 and up, guys.
This wasn't up.
We had a lot of trolls. We used to have it for everybody, but
Yeah. Plus, we're gonna cover like very detailed stuff.
yeah.
So we can have it for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are we at now?
We are at 189.
Come on, guys. 10 more likes, man.
Guys.
Come
Come
on.
on, guys.
378 live viewers.
191.
191. 9 more.
Okay, like the video if you want to be high value.
Like that. Exactly.
Okay, almost there. Let's go. 193, 194.
Let's get it, guys.
6 more peoples.
6 more. Do we hit it?
Hold on. 197.
3 more.
We got it.
Do it.
We got it.
Hey.
Shout out to you guys.
Thank you guys for the love. All right, let's cover the last 3 and then take phone calls.
All right.
All right, guys. So now we're at number 6.
So I'll cover this.
Yep.
The network you surround yourself with determines your value. So
Bro.
real talk, right? It's hard to find guys that are RP. Hard to find guys that have a lot of value that want to share with you and actually care about you, obviously. But when you add value yourself, they want to be around you. So for the most part, Myron Gaines, how did we meet, bro?
We met through Solo TV 84, bro.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yep.
So I had a following on YouTube for pranks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Myron Gaines saw that and was like, yo, bro, let's collab on something, right? We talked
Mm-hmm.
about business and we decided, you know what? We both add value. How can we share this experience and this content? And now we're here sitting to you in a studio that we built from scratch.
Yep.
With the help of Chris, Tom, everybody, saying our team.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part, me adding value, you adding value created this.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part, if you're a high value male, people can see that you add value and they want to help you or be a part of whatever you're doing. And at that point, you can build a network of friends, close brothers that you can go party with, but at the same time do business with. And it's all love and respect. There's no hate. There's no like, oh, you're doing better than me, so let me tear you down. It's like, no, I'm doing better than you. How can I help you build as well? And that's what we all do here.
And quick shout out to Solo TV 84, man. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yep.
Solo TV 84 is a big reason the Fresh and Fit podcast even exists, man.
Yep.
So, and he's going to be here in January. We're going to do a live show with him, man. So shout out to Solo TV 84. It's for you, baby.
Solo helps a lot of people in the manosphere, right?
Yes.
And they don't pay homage.
They don't.
But we will always pay Solo homage no matter what.
Yeah, bro. And I want to, and we always talk about your network, right? We got a fantastic network of other content creators we work with.
Yep.
Macario, Miles, Rich Cooper,
John.
Lola Tomasi, John from Modern Life Dating, Donovan Sharp, you know what I mean? Mr. Najap, Bulldog Mindset, John Somnes. You guys,
Cobra Tate.
Cobra Tate. Like these are all guys, man, that we respect and we admire. And quite frankly, you will not grow unless you work with other people, man.
Yep.
You have to be smart and learn how to navigate and be friendly with other people. And more importantly, add value. A lot of guys want to just take, but they don't want to give.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So we'll continue moving on, guys. Your network is your net worth.
Real quick, could you put up Squirtle Turtle's comment for me, bro?
Oh, I got it. Go ahead. Oh,
you got it. Shout out to our boy Chris as well, because
shout out to Chris, man.
This wouldn't be possible either.
Very true, man. Very true, man. We got some super chats. Okay. GK with the $5 super chat. I can't argue with a woman that feet is bigger than mine.
Yo!
Are you dumb? Stupid? Dumb? Huh?
Hilarious, bro.
That was funny, bro.
And then we got Afi Kingdom, another one, 200 likes, players. DJ Khaled, Voice, Miami, stand up. Yo, shout out to Afi Kingdom, man. Always showing support. Afi put me on.
And another one.
Shout out to
and
Afi.
another one.
Shout out to Afi Kingdom, man. We're gonna bring him out here too. Another guy in the manosphere that we work with. Afi, I actually did my first YouTube with Afi Kingdom, man. So I'm always gonna respect and plug his content as well. So we're gonna continue, guys. So your network is your net worth, obviously, and we got a fantastic team behind us. They're all here in the chat supporting right now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
FreshFit fam, patrons, we see all in the chat. We don't ever forget that.
Fellow content creators, thank you guys so much.
Yep.
Okay. So number 7, guys, the value add to others also determines your value, which we touched on that a bit, but just to double down on this, you always got to provide value first, guys. A lot of people come in thinking, oh, let me just take value.
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to be able to provide value so people want to deal with you in the first place.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when I reached out to Fresh, I was saying, hey man, let's film content. I'll help you film some pranks. And then we got together, started talking about dealing with chicks in Miami. Pretty much we're like, whoa, like, dude, you're red pill aware. Me too. And then boom, we just started became close friends after that. You know what I mean? So network with people that are like-minded, guys.
Yep.
It's very important because this way of thinking, guys, let's keep it real. It's not politically correct. People are going to challenge you on it. People are going to dislike you. A lot of the time you got to keep this knowledge to yourself. You don't want to, bring this kind of information out in the public workplace, etc. So you want to associate with people that are like-minded like you and also chasing excellence.
It's hard to find people like that, and we know that, guys. That's why we have the Patreon, we have the Telegram chat. So guys that are RP aware, I want to find people in maybe the area, whatever, can join the chat and link up like that as well.
Yeah.
So
and the last thing, guys, then we're going to hit the phone lines is, just to recap. Number 1, we define what high value is, right? Number 2, you understand that you must sacrifice at some point to become high value. Number 3, you understand money is important. Number 4, you understand fitness is important. Number 5, you understand mindset is important. That selfish mindset, guys, where you're going to get it no matter what. No one's going to get in your way. Number 6, the network you surround yourself determines your value. And more importantly, adding value to that network so they want to continue to work with you.
Yeah.
And then number 8, to finish it off, guys, because this is so important.
Yep.
Final round.
You don't give a fuck about what other people think about you, man.
God damn.
Perfect.
Bro, if there's one thing that being high value is, it is literally a non-care attitude towards other people, because this is what you guys got to understand. As you level up, haters will inevitably come and try to take you down. They'll try to demean you. They'll try to degrade you. They'll try to talk smack. They'll try to tear you down and say you're not credible.
Right.
And when that happens, you need to smile, because it means you're making it. You know what I mean? We got these guys coming into our Patreon, into the Zoom calls, talking smack, trying to troll, trying to detract from us, helping men that want to get it.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but that is an honest indicator that we're growing,
Success.
We're impacting people. And yeah.
People making fake accounts of us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? It's all funny. But guess what, guys? For the most part, whenever you think about opinion of others, it doesn't really matter, because guess what? Ask a question, right? Do they pay your bills? Do they feed you? Do they smash you on a daily basis? Probably not. So for the most part, it doesn't matter. Unless, say, for example, you're the chick, right? That's nagging in your ear like, oh, why aren't you home? You're also working. You're always like doing this. Like, guys, get rid of her, because guess what? That same girl that's nagging you all the time is probably out cheating while you're at work, because you won't give her attention. And for the most part, you need to be focused on becoming a high value male, and don't get distracted by anything. It could be your parents. It could be your mom telling you, hey, Junior, stay in the house. I don't want you going outside and networking. It could be your girlfriend saying, hey, you know what? I don't want you going to that event because I can't come with you. Or it could be even be, you know what I'm saying? Like your friend saying, yo, let's go smoke and drink all day. Real talk, that does not add any value to your life. And it just kind of like slows you down. So for the matter of fact is, opinion of others doesn't matter. But for the most part, you need to figure out what you want in your life.
Yeah, man. You guys, you don't adhere to social norms, okay? The last thing you guys want to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger always says this, last thing you want to be is normal, guys,
Yep.
Okay? Because if you're normal, guess what that means? You're going to be fat, you're going to be sexless, you're in debt, you know what I mean? You're going to be pretty much outcome dependent when you talk to women, when in reality you need to be outcome independent and not care what they think. Man, I was cold approaching chicks, dude. If the interaction blew up, I didn't even care. You know what I mean?
Guys, he had no voice and he still pushing females.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what'd you say? What'd you say? I didn't got a number.
Yeah,
Still.
man. So it doesn't matter, bro. Like, you guys got to be outcome independent. And when you are, women can feel that energy, because most guys care about how the interaction goes.
It's the vibe.
You know?
Like some guy said it to me, yo, what's the first thing I should say to a female? Bro, come with a good vibe, man. Hey, how are you? Instantly, your vibe, she can feel your energy. It's not hatred. It's just love. It's respect. So for the most part, guys, also, one more thing I want to ask you as well.
Yeah, go ahead. And then we're going to go to the phone lines after Fresh makes this comment, guys. So,
yeah. So also, people's opinions, right, don't matter, because guess what? This is your life. You have one life to live. If you listen to everybody in your life and you did whatever they said, you will go in so many directions. You need to focus on one path and stick to it. I know guys said you should be you should invest in multiple things. Focus on yourself for the most part. Invest in yourself, and then go from there, because that's gonna be most important.
all right, man. So, guys, we're going to go over to the phone lines. 395 live viewers right now as I lose my voice.
Almost 400.
Almost 400. Get us to 400 live viewers, guys. Share this video with a friend that needs to hear it. We're going to go over to the phone lines. Chris is manning it. Who do we got on the line, Chris? 404. You're on the line.
We're going to go over to the phone lines. Chris is manning it. Who do we got on the line?
You got to pause it, caller.
Yeah, you got to.
404. You're on the line.
Pause it. All right. Mute it.
Yeah, 404. Mute your YouTube in the back.
What's going on?
What's up, bro? How are you?
Oh, E-Man. E-Man, is that you?
You guys are muted. I can't hear you guys at all, it seems.
Oh, hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Can you hear me, bro? No? No, you can't hear me? Okay, cool.
No, I can't.
Mm.
All right, we're gonna next caller.
Okay, yo, call back, bro. Call back.
Hear something?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yo, guys, I can't hear you either. From the last caller, I can't hear you
either.
guys. So there's something going on with the phone line.
This is Cam.
It's Cam from LA, by the way. I can't hear you guys.
Yeah. He can't hear us either. Yeah, because they can't hear us.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, how y'all doing in the chat? It's your boy FreshandFit CEO coming to you live. And we have some phone issues right now, but guess what? It's Monday. So Monday's always an issue for the most part.
Can you hear that caller?
Yeah, I can call her. Caller, can you hear me?
Hello.
Caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me?
Nah, man, can't hear you at all.
He can't hear me at all.
Can't hear you either?
No. Is it
All right, we're gonna restart the blog talk. Tell them we're gonna restart it, Fresh.
okay?
We're gonna restart it.
Should we call back or?
Yes.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
We're gonna restart it.
Yeah. Let's put it in the chat. Okay, guys. So
We're gonna restart.
quick recap, guys. So, what does it mean to be a high value meal? 1, 2. You understand that you must sacrifice at some point to live your best life. Number 3, you understand that money is very important. Number 4, you understand fitness is very important as well. Number 5, you understand the mindset is very important. And then number 6, the network you surround yourself with determines your value. Number 7 is the opinion of others doesn't affect you. So for the most part, guys, being high value starts with your mindset, of course. Start with the reason why you're doing it. What do you want out of life? If you want to become successful, if you want to be anyone of value, if you want to be a celebrity in your own right, if you want to be an Instagram influencer, if you want to be a singer, a chef, pilot, whatever it might be, you got to focus on your goals. So we're bringing about the phone lines right now. Should be here in 2 minutes or a minute.
Yeah, we're starting it.
So, hey guys, put any questions you want as well. We can answer as well in the
Your
chat.
show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Super chat.
What looks money or status?
Oh, okay, cool. So someone asked earlier, I think it was Jay,
Your show is scheduled to start in
He says-
30 seconds.
what's more important, looks, money, or status? Man, that's a trap card, man. That's a trap question, bro. You playing Yu-Gi-Oh, bro? But for the most part, look, guys, looks, money, status. I say real talk, status, because in today's market and today's world, social media
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
take
4,
precedent.
3, 2, 1.
And from my experience, I've seen guys with just pure
Blog
status
Talk Radio.
literally come in and clean up the room when they had like maybe no money or maybe little money, but status kind of overpowered it. Now, this is not going to be for every scenario because a lot of guys with money, they're where the girls are at. So for the most part, it can be money as well. So I guess it just depends on the individual. But overall, having all three is going to give you a better bet. And even having 2 out of the 3 is going to be really good for you. So,
All right, guys, sorry about that. We just restarted the Blog Talk Radio. I would say this, when it comes to getting women, the number one thing that you're going to want definitely is status for women.
and for example, me, bro, like for example, like I'm not the richest guy in the world,
Mhm.
but my Instagram status has gotten me laid, bro. Like, dude, I've smashed chicks I shouldn't have smashed, bro. Like some of these models, bro, I shouldn't be smashing. I mean, yeah, I got a game of confidence, but goddamn, like you're up here, and I'm like,
Yeah, status is the ultimate equalizer for men. Phone lines. All right, we got another caller on the line right now. We're going to go with 404.
Hello?
caller.
Hey, what up,
can you hear
caller?
us?
I still can't hear you guys so far.
You
You can't hear us?
Damn.
What the? Okay.
Yeah, like,
Blog
I
Talk
hear
Radio is acting up, which is very strange, guys. We apologize for this inconvenience with Blog Talk Radio. This is what we'll do, guys. Ask your questions in the chat,
Apologize for this.
and we'll
can you
answer
hear
the
me at
question in the
all?
chat.
'Cause I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, we can hear you,
We can
bro.
hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yo,
But it's on your end.
E-Man, answer the question in the chat.
Yeah, ask the question in the chat, guys. Guys, ask your questions in the chat. We're gonna handle.
No. You know what? Let them call in, say the question, and then we'll answer it.
Oh yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, call in, guys. Ask your question, and then we'll answer it on the air. So, Iman, go ahead and ask your questions. Yo, you there?
E-Man.
All right, so
Go
I
ahead.
have one question real quick. So
Sure.
because I'm young and such, so you guys say that if you want to become like high value, you have to like sometimes sacrifice things like, you know, partying and such. But actually, remember when I first called you and I told you that like my age, you told me that the number one thing I should focus on right now is me actually like getting girls as much and like going on dating, getting like life experience and such, you know? And I'm wondering, should I sacrifice some girls while like I'm 17 in order to be a high value creature, or should like right now I just focus on getting girls and focus on partying and such to get that experience and then later on doing it, you know? But that's it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to answer that question right now. So for the young guys in here, you can do both, guys. You know, there seems to be this thing going around that like, if you're going to be high value, you can't deal with chicks. You got to go monk mode forever. Yeah. You can do both, guys, but you got to understand one takes precedence, and you becoming more successful building your empire is going to have to take precedence, especially for you right now. I'm on your age, because quite frankly, you are a 1 in the SMV scale right now. You're 17, you're young, you don't have any real assets to your name, you don't have any real value yet. Men must build their value. So with that said, focus right now on building your value. But in the meantime, obviously run the game that we taught you, which is young guy game, leveraging social status, talking to girls at your school, etc. So that's what you definitely want to do as far as maximizing this time in your youth.
And E-Man, right now, bro, you're ahead of the game, bro. You're 17 years old.
Yep.
Focusing on RP content and becoming a better man. So for the most part, you're way ahead of the curve. But for you, bro, like Myron was saying, you can do both. Now, what me and Myron do is that like we'll work hard as hell during the day, and when we finish working completely, like we're done setting up the studio, we're done with the calls or videos for Patreon, we'll go out then with females after we finish everything that we need to do. So after we finish our priorities, then we go with females and we smash whatever, have fun, party, whatever. But for the most part, priorities first, and then we do females. For you, you're a bit younger, so you may not have like a business or like, you know what I'm saying, like I think, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe your schoolwork is going to take priority first, and then females. So schoolwork first, make sure you're getting your work done, and then take time to like cold approach, social media game, whatever you need to do to get experience, because you're basically combining the work ethic with the game, so that when you maybe go to college or whatever, you kind of like master the game to a point where you're confident, you have a lot of swagger. So when you go to parties at college, or you know what I'm saying, you go to different events, you know how to talk to women, how to handle women, you know how they act, how they don't act, and you can kind of like maneuver yourself and become a better guy. Did I answer your question, Iman? Was that good? Iman, was that good?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
We have 378 viewers, and we don't have 378 patrons. I don't know why that is. But, you know, everyone, you have $5. Spend some money to the Patreon already. Come on, help these guys out. They're giving out good value information for free. Come on, man.
Thanks, bro.
I have to at least support them. But hey, that's it. Y'all just take care.
Thanks,
all right,
bro. Appreciate you.
So we'll read this super chat real quick. Melikor Schilling with the 48. I forget what country that is. It's a European country. How do I maintain and grow alpha mindset within the confinement of an LTR effortlessly unforced, similarly like when I'm in monk mode, building value or spinning many plates? Thanks for your golden work, and salute from Switzerland. This is an excellent question. This is Switzerland. This is an excellent question. So okay, this is what we'll do. Chris, can you take the next guy on who's next? 760?
818.
818 is next? Okay. 818 will get you on the line. I'm going to answer the super chat and then ask your question right after we answer the super chat. All right. Mm-hmm. So we'll get 818 on. 818, you there?
Hey guys, I heard the instructions about just leaving the questions or comments.
Yes.
Yep.
So I can't hear you guys as well right now on the line. So I'm just going to leave a comment for you guys, and then I'll hang up on myself so then I can listen to your guys' response to it after. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the comment right now. To me, a high value man is somebody who is liberated from their mental constraints, and they don't really care too much they're not concerned about the opinion of others. Yep. So one thing I noticed is that, like, for me during this development in the last few months, I've learned to like not give a F as much as I used to when it comes to like people's opinions. And I realized that people's opinions played a big role in my life. And it's a huge paradigm shift. So when you're on your way to becoming a high value man, you stop honestly caring so much for what people have to say, because you realize a lot of the stuff that they want you to do is very low value, or it's like mediocrity at its finest. So that was one thing I wanted to mention. And also another definition for me as a high value man is someone who does not apply, like when pressure is applied to them, they don't like let that pressure get to them where like they feel forced to make a decision that they're not comfortable with. That's one thing I learned, and Miles covered this in one of his video streams last week, and I had to talk with him about this. So it was really good. So again, if you don't let the pressure build on you where you feel like somebody is like forcing you to do something you're not comfortable with, don't do anything you are not comfortable with. Only do stuff you are comfortable with. So those are my 2 cents on it, guys. Thanks for letting me take the call on this. I'm going to hang up on the line now.
No worries, man. Cam, thank you so much for the support.
Well said, man.
Yeah, well said.
I just want to chime in on that.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Good point. And for example, I was a mama's boy. So whatever my mom said to do, I would basically do. And then also, even with females, like I was so much of a simp. Like they would come to me and like yo, like, you know, I want to chill. And I would stop my work just to like chill with them. But now it's like, yo, you want to chill with me? All right, come to the studio. We'll do a video. And that's how we're going to chill, because I got to focus on work more than, you know what I'm saying, other people's opinions. So very good point, Cam.
Yeah, great point, Cam. Okay, so we'll answer the super chat right here. So this is a great question right here. He's basically asking, how does he maintain alpha frame with an LTR? So for you guys that might have missed it earlier in the show, I talked about how I did a podcast a couple weeks ago, 5 things you need to have in place before you even do an LTR. Yeah. So Melchior, I'm going to say this. You want to be making at least $100,000 a year, 6 months of savings in the bank, 50 leg count, 35 years old, and in shape, okay? If you have these 5 things in place, you are what I call an entry-level high-value male, and you're going to be able to exert your boundaries on a lot of different women, and they'll respect. And a majority of women will respect you if you have these 5 things in place. Now, with that said, I also did another episode podcast last week where I said how to maintain an LTR so that you don't get taken into cleaners. One of the biggest ones, which we're going to talk with Andrew about this in detail, is cohabitation. Okay, so you definitely don't want to cohabitate with a woman. Okay, nice. That's going to hurt your ability to have her. Because here's the thing, guys. Class in session. Your greatest weapon as a man are 2 things: your attention and the ability to let her use her imagination against her. Okay, and if she doesn't know where she stands with you, right, and where you're at and what you're doing, that's going to make her value you even more. But as soon as you allow a woman to move into your place, not only do you open yourself up to legal liabilities, you also open yourself up to her losing interest in you because she sees you every single day and she knows what you're doing. Okay, and when she knows what you're doing, that how do I say this? That competition anxiety goes down. So you need to definitely make sure you don't live with her. You need to put your priorities first, and you cannot deviate from that. That's why I told you guys earlier, you need to be painfully selfish, especially when you deal with women. Women always take a back seat to what you're doing as far as like building your business, making money, etc. Because like I've always told you guys, women don't build, they move in. You understand? So you always have to be building your own empire, and then she could be a part of that at the end. You know, she can clean your castle, whatever. But bro, she ain't gonna be putting the cinder blocks with you when you're building that thing. You know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, women aren't designed to build with you. They're designed to wait. Shout out to my boy, to Rich Cooper, man. He always says this, and I love when he says this. Women don't care about your struggles. They hang out at the finish line and fuck the winners. Simple as that. So you need to make sure you're the winner and the castle is built. So she's going to want to reside in that castle. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was literally perfect. And one thing, guys, shout out to my boy Charles Travis in the chat. He just upgraded to the 97 tier. Don DeMarco for him.
Welcome to the fan, baby.
Yep.
All right, so we'll get back.
Telegram chat too as well.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, guys, just a quick recap. Patreon.com/FreshFit, where you get 2 Zoom calls per week with us at the 97 tier, 1 Zoom call per week at the $50 tier. You get access to, we put out videos like at least 3 to 5 videos per week with receipts included, etc. That starts at the $20 tier, is receipt level content where you guys get to see like the girls that we're dealing with, etc. Yep. The $50 tier is you get access to 1 Zoom call. 97, you get 2 Zoom calls. You get to hang out with us when in Miami when you're here, the whole squad, Chris, Andrew, etc. Or, you know, if your money's not like there yet, that's fine. You could join at the $5 or $10 tier and get the Patreon exclusive content.
Also, let me add to that as well. Some guys want to have a boot camp with us, like a one-on-one in-game, day game, and night game. Right now, we're doing only certain people to come down to Miami to chill with us and do night game and day game. So right now it's gonna be $1,000 per person for now. Mm-hmm. We may raise the price, but for right now it'll be that amount. Cheaper than the other guys. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, way cheaper. But yeah, if you guys want to get that, where you basically get a full boot camp on social media game, talking to the baddies in Miami, how to run club game, all that Party
other stuff,
us, everything like that.
You know what I'm saying? You get the full on experience, man. So we're definitely gonna take care of you. Yeah. Okay, with that said, let's continue on with the phone lines. We got a weird number 11111. I hope it's not a troll. Let's see. All right.
Hey boys, I'm just gonna double check that it's me on the line. This is trippy as hell.
It's who?
Who?
Hey boys. All right, it's me. Cool. What's going on? Firstly, like after listening to your content for like 10, 20 hours, it's pretty funny. With you losing your voice, Myron. Like, anyway, I can't take you seriously today. So my question on topic is, let's say late 20s, 6-figure income. We've got a little bit of money. What's the best way to demonstrate to a prospective girl that you've actually got money? Like without being a simp and without being taken for granted, like, oh, this dude's going to buy me dinner and whatnot. Like, is it Instagram? I'm just thinking like, if you meet a girl on the street, like you need to look nice, dress nice, speak well. What's the best way to show her that like, hey, like she can get a decent lifestyle if she ends up being with me?
Instagram.
Yeah. That's a good question. So we'll answer that one right now so you can actually hear us. So Fresh, you want to go first?
Yeah, bro. So, for example, right, you want to do less talking and more action, right? And the best way you can action is pictures and videos. So, for example, if I go approach a chick right on the street, right, and I say to her, hey, you're pretty cute, I want to take you out, right? I can get her phone number or I can give her my Instagram. Now, this is if you have a good Instagram. I'll give her my Instagram. And what happens is she sees my lifestyle. So, off rip, she wants to either be a part of my lifestyle or not be a part of it. And when you show like high date-free stories, you show yourself maybe on a boat or with some friends at a good spot eating dinner, you know what I'm saying, by a pool, by a good backdrop, she can picture herself in those pictures and stories and say, you know what, this guy seems pretty cool. I'm interested. Let me see where I can take, say where I can go with this guy. So for the most part, having a good Instagram can help you with that. If not, you can do it either with a nice car, with a nice how to put this, nice clothes. Kind of like you want to have a silent, humble brag where you don't have to like say it overtly, but she sees it on you, or be it online social media or in person. So
yeah, man. So I would say this: Instagram is a fantastic way to do it. As I always say, Instagram is like passive demonstrations of higher value with your stories and your pictures, but also the way you speak, the way you convey yourself, the way you dress. These are all going to show that you have expendable income. You know, having your teeth straight and whitened. These are all ways to these are all honest signals that you have some extra coin. Now, with that said, if you're on a date with a girl, the easiest way to convey that you have money without coming off as a simp or a weirdo, because here's the thing you guys got to understand. You want to convey you have money, right? And you have the ability to spoil her, but you ain't going to actually do it. You understand? She's got to earn it, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to simple behaviors. One thing I always tell guys is when you're on a first date with a girl, pay for the date. You obviously, I'm not telling you guys take her to like an expensive steakhouse or anything like that, but you pay for the date to show that it's not a big deal for you. When the check comes, do not sit there and analyze the check. You just put your card down, let the waiter take it away. And by you doing that,
Surprise, motherfucker.
Exactly. That's going to display, right, that you have expendable income and it's not that big a deal for you. Because let me tell you guys something. On a date with a woman, especially a first date, there's 3 points where she has the most anxiety. When she first meets you, to make sure that you are who you say you are, right? Number 2 is when the check comes, because girls always end up in a weird position where the guy might say, oh, can you pay for this? I don't have any money or whatever. Or can we split this, right? And I don't care what anybody says. You want to dry a girl's vagina up, guys? Tell her, oh, let's split this. You know what I'm saying? And then number 3 is obviously LMR if you're going to try to close. But if you can handle that anxiety point where the check comes and you do it efficiently like that, it's a very honest assessment that you have expendable income. Like I told you guys, this isn't for you to simp. This is simply for you to show I'm a man of means, and if I wanted to, I could take care of you. But you don't have, but you don't actually do it. You get what I'm saying? She's got to earn that, guys.
And guys, I've seen this on a double date with Myron. He'll literally just put the card down, and they're like, "Oh, what? He didn't even look at the check." It's because they know for facts he can got it covered, and then they see that high value, but don't even say anything at all.
Mm-hmm. And then it puts the girls at ease because let me tell you guys something, man. A lot of girls go on first dates and they end up going out with like bums or whatever. Hey, can you Venmo me 21, 22 so we can split this? And bro, that's not alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing alpha about telling a chick to Venmo you $40.
Or they look at the check and they're like,
yeah, facts, bro. You know? So you don't want her to,
Oh my God.
facts. Yeah, when you're doing that. So, okay, we got the next call on the line. Which area code is this one, Chris? 832. You're on, man.
So,
shout out to Houston, Texas. Caller, you're on live. Ask your question, please. Caller going once.
Going twice.
Sold to the next guy.
Denied.
I guess so. All right, we good? Okay, so guys, with this, any finishing things that you got, Fresh?
Yeah, guys.
Or do we got any other questions in the chat? Guys, we'll stay on for like another 5 minutes or so. If you got any questions, ask them. We got Gigabyte World with the $3.99 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Any other questions? And guys, we apologize for Blog Talk Radio. We're gonna definitely look into that and get that fixed because that's never happened before. But
closing thoughts, bro. Guys, focus on becoming a high value male. It's way better than chasing females because I can't tell you how many millionaires I've met that told me, look, bro, my best advice to you is that you don't chase women, you focus on yourself. And I made that mistake, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got a caller on the line? All right, go ahead, bring him on.
Well, yeah. Sorry, you can bring them on, it's fine.
504? 504. You got your YouTube playing in the background.
I can hear myself.
Yeah, I can hear myself too.
Sexy, manly voice. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's... All right. That's fine, man. We'll just can it. All right, guys. That's gonna go ahead. Finishing thoughts, Fresh.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, becoming a high value guy. Definitely focus on that more than women because women will come. And I know it's hard. It's easy for me to say that because I'm at this point right now. But for the most part, like when you understand that, like your value as a man is not based off of how many women you have, but how much money you can make, how good you look in your fitness, and then your mindset. You're gonna understand that people value that way more than just like banging a bunch of chicks. And I'm telling you right now, you meet a hot chick, you bang her, what's next? That's it. There's no like reward. There's no like, yeah. I mean, your friends might say to you, "Oh, that was a good one," but then that's it. You didn't gain any money. You didn't get any real respect. You didn't give any value. I mean, other than semen. Hopefully you didn't get pregnant. But you know what I'm saying? At some point, you know what I'm saying, you got to be like,
really, nigga?
Is it all about girls? No. It's about becoming a high value male and knowing that for yourself.
We got someone asked a pretty good question here. When is the weekly Zoom call for the $20 tier? No, man, $20 tier gets you access to receipts and one video response question per month. But if you want the get in the Zoom calls, that's the $50 tier only, guys. We had to up it because we had trolls coming in.
Yep.
Okay, we got a super chat here. Skills Overdose with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. If I wait until I'm 35 for an LTR and want to have 2 to 3 kids, what age range women should I be looking for? I feel like women 30 to 35 years old would be too old. Yes, sir, that is a fact. You definitely want to. Yeah, that's too old, dude. If you want to have kids, so the thing is, guys, is that and there's a bunch of studies to show this. Once a woman hits around 30 years old, every year after 30, her ability to carry children to term drops precipitously. Okay, so if you want to have healthy children that aren't going to have any type of ailments or whatever it may be and maximize your ability to have children, you're going to have to get with a younger woman. I hate to say it like that, but it's biological fact that once women hit 30 years old plus, their ability to have children, it becomes harder and harder. So I would say this: if you're 35, you got your stuff together, whatever, dude, try to date a girl somewhere in her early to mid 20s, man.
Skills.
And younger women are going to be more amenable to, like, you know, follow your lead and stuff like that. Older women, a lot of times they'll come with baggage. They'll come in with bad habits that they don't want to change. And you don't want to deal with that, man. You really don't, especially if you're a guy on your purpose and you got your expendable income going. Like, you want to deal with women that are submissive and follow your lead. You don't need headaches.
So skills, real talk.
She belongs to the streets.
If she's over 30, bro, like, you shouldn't be wanting to date her because guess what? Like Myron said, she's a lot of baggage, a lot of bad habits that you cannot break. She's already too far gone. And if you try to break them while trying to build that relationship, you're gonna fail.
Yep.
So don't make that mistake. Don't be
stupid.
Because it sucks.
Facts. GK with the follower super chat. Women, they come, they go Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo.
Facts. I like that. Jingle,
yeah, I
bro.
like that, man. I like that. So, anyway, guys, so with that said, my closing statements, guys, are number one, get on the Patreon, patreon.com/FreshFit, as you guys can see right there, where we give you guys the unfiltered truth when it comes to getting good with the ladies. And obviously, guys, we're in the game. We're here in Miami, Florida, dealing with this stuff. So, you know, we're dealing with the baddest chicks in one of the hardest cities. So if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So, guys, just a quick little recap with the with being high value. Number one, you got to understand that you're going to have to sacrifice to become high value to some degree, whether it's your social life, time, money, etc. You're going to have to sacrifice. Number two, you understand that money is important. Number 3, you understand that you need to get in shape. Then number 4, you need to have that mindset that you're going to get this done no matter what. That, how do I say this? That painfully selfish attitude where you come first, everyone else comes second. Never put your purpose on the back burner or your mission for a woman.
Not your mom, not your sister,
nobody.
Not your girlfriend, nobody.
Nobody. You know what I mean? And then next, network, surround yourself with other high-value men, just like we do. We work with Lakari, work with John from Bulldog Mindset, who have been in here showing support, Solo TV 84. So many guys to name, but you got to have a great network of men around you, okay? Your network is your net worth. Then when you have that network, you have to provide value to them too. You can't just sit around and be like, oh, just take, and never give. You got to give value to them as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like with these other YouTube content creators, we go on their show, we provide value. They come on our show, we give value. It's a give and take, man. That's how you got to do it. And then lastly, opinions of others do not affect you guys, okay? You do not care what normal people got to say about you, because at the end of the day, last thing you want to be is normal. And people are always going to hate on you when you start rising to excellence. Whether you get in the gym, you start dieting, people are always going to say, oh, why don't you just chill, man? You just have this beer or have this, this cheeseburger. And they're going to always try to, how do I say this? They're going to try to derail you from your goals, because you adhering to your discipline and your goals shines a very bright spotlight, right? It puts a very bright spotlight on them and their deficiencies. So misery always wants company. Losers always want company. And they don't want to, it's that crabs in a bucket type mentality. They want to drag you down. And what they'll do is they'll shame you, whatever it may be. But you need to stay hard-headed and say, nope, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what you got to say. And guys, that is how you become high value, man, in a nutshell.
Facts.
So
all right,
with that said, guys, get on. We're going to have a Zoom call right after this. Link is going to go out there. Get on our Patreon, patreon.com/FreshFit. We're going to jump in. Andrew's going to join in, and we're going to start coaching the guys. Open Q&A.
Hop into from.
Yeah, we could send it. Yeah, we could get John in as well. If you're free, let me know. You're always welcome. And other than that, guys, we hope you enjoyed the show. Guys, tune in on Thursday. We're going to have Cooper Sterling here with porn star Sarah J.
Yes.
It is going to be a lit interview, man.
Man, I can't tell you how many times.
Go
I
ahead.
can't tell you how many times I wished I was in the same room with Sarah J.
Yeah.
For some apparent reason. I don't know why.
So she's going to be here, guys. Sarah J. If you don't know who she is, just Google it. Don't do it at work, though. It's not safe for work.
Don't do it at work.
But you know what I mean? She's going to be here along with Cooper Sterling. We're going to have them here in studio. We're going to talk about the porn industry. Sterling Cooper. I said Sterling Cooper. My bad. We're going to be talking about the porn industry, dominance, sex, all that stuff. We're going to hear from both perspectives with a male actor and a female actress. It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be lit. 6 p.m. Thursday, Fresh and Fit podcast right here. Sterling Cooper, Sarah J. Going to be lit. We'll catch you guys this Thursday, and I'll have the Games podcast tomorrow, 1 p.m. Peace. We're Minister Jap.